In the name of Allah, the Beneficent, the Merciful, who came in the person of Master Fard Muhammad, I bear witness there's no God but Allah. I bear witness that the most honorable Elijah Muhammad is his messenger and exalted Christ. And I bear witness the honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan is the Jesus in our midst today, and the last divine warner, teacher, and guide. It is in these names that I greet you all in the words of Assalamu alaikum. Once again, I am your brother, Gerald X, coming to you with another video. And I want to thank once again those who have subscribed to my YouTube channel. If you haven't subscribed, go ahead and invite family and friends and hit that subscribe button. I want to be short on this one, short, simple, and sweet. I entitled this video, Friends. How many of us have them? And I got that title, of course, from one of my favorite rap groups, Whodini, who was a popular rap group in the early 80s to late 80s. And rest in peace to Ecstasy, one of the members who passed away in December. But friends, how many of us have them? The Bible says a friend sticketh closer than a brother. God called Abraham his friend. How do you know if someone really is your friend? You know, that's kind of hard for us to tell sometimes. So how many friends do we really have? The Bible says a poor man has no friends, but a man with money has many friends. Well, I think there's a bigger meaning to that, because a lot of people are be in your face if you got money, laughing and grinning, laughing at bad jokes, giving you all kind of compliments just because you got money. But does that make them your friend? See, if a person will only be your friend because you got something and can do something for them, that's not really your friend. Because what's going to happen if you lose what you got? If that person is not there when you lose what you got, then that person never was your friend. See, friendship cannot be based around money. It can't be based around status. True friendships are not based around money and status. Although there's nothing wrong with having money and status, but we can't base true friendship off of that, because you may not always have that money and status. If you lose that, and those people who said they were your friends disappear, well, that's because they never were your friends. See, friendship has to be based on inner qualities. Friendship has to be based on what type of heart you got, what type of character you got. See, friendship has to be based on what's within, not what's on the outside, not how much money we got, but how much heart do we got, how much integrity, how much character do we got. That's what friendship must be based on. See, if you don't want to be around somebody while they're struggling, but now they've made it and became successful, and now you want to be the buddy, then you was never the buddy in the beginning. See, a real friend is not going to allow you to make a bad decision. A real friend is not going to allow you to get away with being disrespectful or doing something wrong without pulling you to the side and saying, hey brother, hey sister, you're going down the wrong direction. I don't want you going down that path. You might hurt yourself. See, that's what a real friend gonna do. A real friend will pull you to the side and say, hey, I don't like the way you handled that situation. I don't like the way you disrespected me, or I don't like the way you disrespected that other person. That's not the way to do it. See, that's what real friends do. It ain't got nothing to do with, oh, he got some money. Oh, she got some money. He or she got some status. So I'm not going to pull them to the side and tell them they was wrong because they got money and status. That's not a real friend. See, this is how we know who real friends are. Real friends are going to be upfront, loyal, and honest with each other. That's how you know you got a real friend. A real friend is going to stick with you through the good and the bad. They're not just hanging around because you got money. That real friend was with you when you was poor. And now since you got success, money, and fame, they still with you. So they was there with you through the good and the bad. And they're going to stick with you through the good and the bad. That's how you know you got a real friend. Just like a relationship. If a woman only wants to get with a man because he got money and status, then she really don't want to be with him. It's because of what he can do for her. Or if a man just only want to get with a woman because she cute, got a nice body, he really don't want to be with her. He just with her because she got good looks and a nice body. But when he get used to the looks and the sex, there's nothing else there. He gone. Because over time, looks fade, the body fade over time. Vice versa, the woman who was with the man because he had money and status, what's going to happen if he lose the money and the status? She gone. So in closing, the Bible talks about two houses. One house was built on sand, and the other house was built on a rock. And when the storm came, the house that was built on sand, the storm blew that house down. But the house that was built on a rock, when that storm came, it couldn't blow that house down because the rock symbolizes a solid foundation. But sand is not a solid foundation. Sand can slip through your hands. So our friendships should be built on a solid foundation, which is love, loyalty, honesty. Judging a person by their inner qualities and not material things. That's how you build a real friendship, and that's also how you build a real relationship. Even when it comes to marriages, studies show that successful marriages are between two people who were friends and stayed friends. Husband and wives should be friends. You don't have to stop being friends just because you get married. You should always be friends. But those marriages that didn't work, it's because it wasn't based on friendship. So everything should start with being friends at first. So this is how we know who our real friends are. So with that being said, thank you for watching. Share with family and friends. Friendship, how many of us had them? It's based off of the inner qualities and not the outer. Thank you for watching once again. This is your brother Gerald X. Hit that subscribe button. Until next time, assalamu alaikum.